As the world grapples with the effects of warmer seas and changes in weather patterns, small island developing states within the OECS are now looking for ways to help combat the effects of such changes. The workshop is expected to draw attention to and sensitize the region on sea level rise and its impacts. Head of the Ocean Governance Unit of the OECS, Dr. Ashley Singh, highlighted some of the main topics to be discussed over the next 2 days.
Over the next 2 days, we first would discuss the science of climate change and zone in on sea level rise. We want to give the global context as to how we see what the models are telling us, what the science is telling us. Then we have zoomed into the regional context as to what are we seeing from the effects of sea level rise and climate change in the region, that is the Caribbean region and into the OECS. And then we would also have our member states, the persons who are representing here, the countries, that they would come together and tell us some of their perceived observations of sea level rise. Are they seeing? Let us share our knowledge. Let us share what is happening.
Representing St. Lucia from the Soufriere Marine Management Association, Michael Bubb, says more innovative solutions need to be found to deal with the issue of climate change in the region.
But we need to begin thinking a little out of the box and to look at practical solutions that can be implemented in terms of changing or stopping the deterioration of the environment. So what I'm here to gather is trying to get new ideas and to implement them in St. Lucia so we can have a better environment.
According to Land Use Officer in the Ministry of Agriculture, Trevor Thompson, in order to save our coastlines, concrete structures must be put in place to combat issues such as sea level rise.
We have a lot to lose if we do not take action to reduce the impacts of sea level rise on the coastal areas of the country, but also it can also just disrupt livelihoods. It will affect where people live, etc. So we must begin to plan, to strategize, to map those assets, to know what is the value that will be lost if we were to lose those assets.
According to the experts, in order to limit the long-term risks and the costs of adaptation, one must support the work done towards the deep reductions in the global warming emissions that are the primary cause of rising sea levels. Delroy Lewison, GBN News.